All right, let me lock in. Let me lock in. Let me lock in. Guys, I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. I feel great. I feel amazing about today. Why is the 3 minute? Why is this? How do I take this off? Um, why is the 3 minute on my whatever? Anyways, I feel amazing, guys. Today. I have my confluences here with me, next to me. Time is currently 9:39 Eastern time. What are we looking at? You already know what we're looking at. We're looking at Nas, we're looking at ES, we're looking at the DXY. We had some CPI news today that dropped at 8:30, and make sure I'm recording still. And that really tanked the markets. So let me log into my other trade of 8. So damn. Today we're looking at Nas, NQ, whatever you want to call it. We are going to be bearish on the 4-hour time frame. I already know. We're about to close beneath these lows right here. We have daily lows right here that we can possibly reach to today. I know for a fact that we are not closing higher than this, or we're not coming up to here, because we took out these highs pre-market, and CPI dropped the NQ market down, obviously. But yeah, and we're gonna have a massive fair value gap that we need to fill on the 1 hour here. So we're bearish on every single time frame on NQ. Let's see if it's the same thing for ES. Oh my gosh. ES, same thing. 30-minute, 1 hour, 15-minute, 5-minute. Well, 5 minutes kind of is bullish, but I don't really count that because we have a higher time frame gap right here that we want to fill in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to mark these confluences out for you guys. 30-minute fair value gap. 30-minute fair value gap. Both pairs are moving together, which is something that I love to see, because that means that the move that is happening on both screens is true. The DXY is bullish, obviously, because, news, CPI did everything. Only thing I do not like is the fact that the DXY came up and took these 4-hour highs. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. But we are bullish on the DXY because we are, right? So yeah, guys, I'm banking towards sells today. If anything changes, I'll let you guys know. But as you can see, we are bearish on every single time frame on NQ and ES. Every single time frame, excluding the daily. Daily is a little bit choppy, but on the 4-hour and below, we are bearish on every single time frame. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause the video here. I'm going to come back once we have a setup that we're going to take, whether we sweep liquidity, whether we get the 5-minute 5-minute displacement to the downside outside of this 30-minute fair value gap that I'm waiting on. Whatever happens. And I'm going to keep you guys posted, okay? So I'll be right back in about 20, hopefully 20 minutes if a setup forms. All right. So just keeping you guys updated and posted. This happened. It's now 10:01, and the 4-hour candle closed above these 4-hour lows right here, but it's still bearish. Now, this is a fat ass liquidity sweep. I know this from experience. I believe that we might have to take buys today, but everything is subjective. And the reason why I say we might have to take buys today is because after the liquidity sweep, if we look on the 5-minute time frame, we have these fair value gaps right here that need to be filled. On the 15-minute time frame, it caused a 15-minute fair value gap. Let me put this at 15-minute. I don't know why It says 5 minute. But we have multiple 5 minute fair value gaps here that can get filled. But guys, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Let me see something. The 1 minute is displacing to the downside. Now, we didn't sweep any highs that I know of. Yeah, we didn't sweep any highs for us to be displacing to the downside on the 1 minute. Now, I personally think that that is a retrace to tap into these fair value gaps to go higher. But that's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is an entire 15-minute fair value gap. So I really have no idea. I really have no idea. We're just going to have to wait and see, because the 5 minute can break structure again and then make a 5 minute bearish fair value gap too. So you really don't know with these with trading, man. You really don't know. You just have to react off of what price is doing currently. So I'm just giving you guys a little update of what I've seen. Right now it's 10:03. The 4-hour candle closed above these highs. I want to see a bullish reaction outside of this 15-minute fair value gap or 5-minute fair value gap. So I want to see something like that happen, and then potentially us go to the downside even more or to the upside. It doesn't really, I don't even know, man. I really don't know, but I'm really, I feel good about today. I feel really laid back and more observant today. So I'm gonna see what price wants to do. And yeah, we'll see. All right, guys. Might have a setup coming. Let me see. Gonna get in early though. $4.92. All right, guys. Damn, man. The hell kind of feel? It's that Dr. Phil right here. But yeah, I am in for buys. I'm gonna explain in a second, but I wanna see. I wanted to add more contracts. Let me see something. And get to like right here. Ah. 1 minute fair value. Yeah, guys, we're in a buy right now, and the reason why we're in a buy is because there's a lot of bullish buying power. Like right now, we are in the 15-minute fair value gap that I took off because I didn't. It was there's too much stuff going on the chart. We're in a 15-minute fair value gap right now. Also tapped into the 5-minute bullish fair value gap. Now, in confluence with tapping into these bullish confluences, we did get a major sweep of liquidity right here, which enticed me to take buys as well. Now on the 1 hour time frame too, we have this 1 hour fair value gap right here that we could possibly tap into that I want to mark off. Let me see. We could tap into that I want to mark off 1 hour fair value gap. and use that as like, a take profit area. And I think that's what we're going to do. I think that's exactly what we're about to do, because this is a huge imbalance that needs to get filled. Now with MES, I didn't check MES, but MES also didn't break 5 minute structure to the downside, tapped into the 5 minute fair value gap, and is coming up approaching these 15 minute highs right here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I'm going to see how price reacts off of tapping into these highs. And if we get like a 5 minute displacement to the downside, or if we get like 1 minute displacement to the downside after tapping into those highs, then we know that we should get out that trade. Let me see. Because this is crazy momentum that we have right here. Crazy momentum. 5 minute just broke above these highs. I could take off this. I really want like a 1 to 2. I'm not going to lie, but that's not being realistic at all. That's not being realistic at all. I'm going to... Yeah, I got to see how price wants to react off of tapping into these highs. And then we could potentially see if we want to hold this trade or not. But right now we're in profit. We're up about 200. About 350. This is a 1 to 1, I believe. Oh no, it's not. It's not a 1 to 1. You know what I'm gonna do, guys? What I should just do? Once we tap into these highs, I put my stop loss to break even and take off 2 contracts and just let the trade ride out. Because at least that way I'll secure about $200, and I could just go about my day without worrying about the charts. And I could hopefully, wishful thinking, ride this trade up until we get our 5 minute break of structure. Cause my exit confluence is, if I enter off a 1 minute displacement, the exit confluence is 5 minute displaces in the opposite direction against my position. So in this case, if we... Okay, so I'm taking off 2 now. Hold on. 1, 2. Sell 2. Stop loss to break even. Right here. All right. And sell limit up here. This is my ultimate take profit. But yeah, guys. Huh? Okay. I'm a little bit confused because I took off 200, but it says my P&L. Oh, because I had $77. All right. Yeah, so we secured about $200. Guys, all I'm waiting for, I'm riding this trade till whenever I get like a 5-minute break of structure. I put my stop loss at break even, so this trade has what's it called? This trade has, it's risk free now. Like, I believe this stop loss covers taxes and fees. So my ultimate exit confluence is for us to break to the downside on a 5-minute time frame, and then, you know, like, oh my gosh, this shit is rising. And then we leave the trade. But yeah, guys. Yep. Our liquidity is up here. Oh, it's also right there too. But yeah, guys, I will see. Right now we're up 300. And yeah, we secured 200. I'm not worried about this trade, guys. I'm going to go about my day, and we'll see if stop loss is hit or take profit is hit. All right, guys, you guys have a good one. I'll be right back for the final time, I promise. So, guys, we got stopped out at break even. We made around $200 today. I'm not too upset about that. You know, nothing crazy. But what I noticed is that, you know, this was a area for us to retrace off of, because like I said, it's an hourly fair value gap, an hourly imbalance that we then got our 5-minute displacement fair value gap entry off of, as you can see here. I'm not going to take any sales, guys. I'm done trading for today, but I'm just marking this out so you guys can see that our confluences work and the exit plan did work in itself. So we got stopped out at break even. Not too upset. Again, I really made money, so I'm not upset about what happened today. And it was a risk-free trade. On ES, we got the 5-minute displacement up here, and we broke structure on this candle. But I said, you know what? I'm going to hold on to this trade on NQ because I entered on NQ, you know, but, you know, both pairs move similar. So if one pair displaces, the other pair should follow. But yeah, guys, I'll be here tomorrow. Same thing, different toilet. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys for tuning in.